All right, so we have this screen 2. All right, so we have screen 2 over here. Screen 2 button. All right, I'm just gonna put this at the bottom of my page. I'm just gonna reorganize this a little bit. And before I get to this, I'm just gonna sort of rearrange some of the ways that I have this laid out. So I want to put my inputs maybe over here, and then my canvas over here, and then maybe the buttons on the bottom, and maybe the clear button on the bottom. So I'll just do a little bit of reorganization here, just so y'all have a little demo on how you might troubleshoot that in case you get stuck. So the first thing I'll do is, all right, so I have screen 1, and then I have GIF canvas, and then the buttons, okay? So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put screen 1, right? Screen 1 here. I think I'm gonna put GIF canvas inside of screen 1 as well. So yeah, I'm gonna put GIF canvas inside of screen 1. Just do some reorganization. And you could also like add new divs if you need to. But I'm gonna try this. Okay. And yeah, I want these buttons to be part of screen 1, and then also, let's see. Yeah, I don't want these buttons and the clear button I also want to be inside of screen 1. And then I'll just indent everything that's inside of there just to keep things nice and organized. Okay. Meow, meow, meow. Perfect. Okay. And then I have screen 2. Great. So a couple things that I have here. I'm going to wrap everything I want on one side in one div, and then everything I want on the other side in another div, and then I'm just going to use a flexbox. So these are going to be kind of like those dummy classes I've mentioned before. Div, and let's just call this one left, and close it out underneath the inputs, and then just tab in a little, keep it organized. And then I'll do a div right, and I'm gonna wrap everything inside of there. Okay, great. Okay, cool. So I have a left and a right, and that shouldn't really change the layout of my page. Yeah, so it shouldn't really do anything, just that reorganization, because I haven't done any CSS yet. So the first thing that I'll do is screen 1. I'm going to go target screen 1. I'm going to be working in my CSS now. Still salty that this is validating to red, but whatever. Okay, so I don't think I've invoked screen 1 yet. So I'm going to put that at the top of my page. Okay. And that's going to be a class. And I'm just going to give that a width of 100 VW and maybe a height of, let's say like 70 VW. Might need to change that. And then I'm going to say it's display, good old Flexbox friend. Hooray. Okay, and then I'm going to do in left for left and right, and I'm going to change this right to an ID because I just used an ID up there, so we'll just keep it the same. So I'll do hashtag left, comma, hashtag right. Okay, I'm going to say it's going to be a flex of 1, and hopefully... Great, okay, so now I have these friends over here, and I have this over here. All right, so now I can move these items around inside of this container and also move this around inside this container and then maybe work on some of the styling here. So I think I'll first tackle these buttons. and maybe some spacing. So, I mean, another thing that you can do, right, real quick is, we can just make another div, or we could do like an H1 up here and do like your title, friend. And then we can style the H1. Let's see. So H1's not going to get any punctuation, as y'all know. And we'll just do background color. I don't know, how like ugly can we make this, right? Height 10 VW. Maybe a text align center situation. Okay, and then let's just give our body, which is always a good idea, a margin 0. Okay, and then H1 is always going to come with some margin at the top. So we could say margin 0 here, and then we could do padding. Let's do padding top, so we can get some spacing. Let's do like 2 VW, and then maybe we'll do the height a little less, so like 8 VW. Let's see what we got there. Okay, cool. So obviously y'all can kind of fix this, make this not as stupid looking as mine. And then what we'll do is we'll sort of we'll treat these a little better than how we're treating them right now. So let's first kind of move them where we want them to go. Actually, no, you know what? Let's target the input first. So because we're only using 3 inputs, right? And they're pretty much all going to be the same. We can just style them with the input tag, right? So we can just actually use this input. We don't have to worry about the ID. If you're doing multiple inputs and you want them to look different, you can give it, like we did before, you can give them all the same class, right? I don't know, like inputs page 1 or something like that. So then you can style all those inputs the same instead of like doing them over and over again. But we'll just do the input for now. All right, and I'll put this right below the H1, so it's just kind of in order. The order shouldn't matter that much, but we'll just keep it organized. And let's do a background color. Or you know what, let's do background. And let's grab a gradient friend. I think I like this one. No, I don't like the UI on this. This one. Yeah, this one's cuter. Ooh, this is very nice. Thank you, gradient generator. Let's use this one. All right. And so we don't need this background. This is going to be the fallback for in case you're in an older browser. All right. So let's try this. You're cute. Look at that. Excellent. Ooh, and then maybe we'll do this pink over here. Oh my god. Okay. And then let's give the input, let's give it a little more width. So let's say like 20 VW. And how about some height? Let's say, I don't know, 4 VW. And then let's give it some margin. And we'll say margin top and bottom. Let's just do the long form. So right top, right bottom, left. Right. So maybe top we want 2 VW, and then maybe bottom. No, let's do 1. You know what? Let's just do 1 VW all around for now, and we'll just troubleshoot it later. Keep it easy. Okay, we're cute. We're getting cuter. All right, so then let's deal with maybe let's deal with this border. Right, this border's a little ugly. Let's definitely increase the margin. Actually, you know, we're going to use the some of the larger HTML to change that, and then we'll kind of mess with these enter buttons as well. So let's first work with the border here. So we're going to style the border. So we'll do border. We're going to do border bottom, border, and border bottom. We maybe want it to be like 3 pixels. Let's Let's have it be this awful aquamarine color. Solid. Excellent. And then let's do border top. We'll just say 0 pixels. I think, can we say none here? Let's try it. Let's see. I don't remember if we do that. Yeah, okay. So we'll say none, and then we'll, oops, it's an old one. We'll do that for the border left and the border right. Okay. Oh my god, we're cute. We're so cute. Okay, so then what else do we want to do? I don't know. You could put a box shadow in there, right? So just to show y'all, box shadow friend. Let's do 3 pixels, 3 pixels, 3 pixels, 0, and we'll do what's this cute color? What's this one? Yeah, let's get this. Okay. Oh my god, we're so cute. All right, let's make this a little wider, y'all. We're so fucking cute. Okay. So let's do the width is like 25. Excellent. And then let's move these all, like this as a group, down. So let's figure out how we can target those as a group. All right, so we have left, okay, and the only things that are in left are going to be, yeah, okay, great. So we can just use left to move that down. So let's, right, because the only things that are in our input groups. And then if we want to move these like individually, we can target the input class in case we wanted to, because that holds both the button and the input. So you have lots of options the way that we organize this. So, but let's target left. So I'm going to go to where I have left, and then it's going to have a flex of 1, and then I'll do the left specific styles here. All right, so I'll do margin, and we'll do maybe like 3 VW on the top, 0 on the right, 0 on the bottom, and then maybe like 5 VW on the left. Let's see how we do with that. Okay, cool. So let's go a little higher. Or sorry, by higher I mean lower. Okay. Where was I? Great. So the top, let's go like 8. Okay. And then also, you know, there's some simple ways that we can work with the button, right? So let's say you want to put the button underneath all this. You could simply do that by just adding, I think, let's try it. You could add a line break in here and be kind of like this isn't the most recommended way to do it, but it'll get the job done for us. Okay. All right, cute. And then, I don't know, let's say we want these to be right justified. We could just target that button, because the way that we worked with this, right, we have other buttons, but we named them red button. So we can actually target this button, and we could say margin left is going to be like 20 VW. This maybe won't be perfect. Oh, pretty close. Okay, and then maybe let's just like, well, first let's move this, right? So maybe this is a good position for this. Let's move this down a little bit so that the top of it is, I don't know, maybe it's, it can be kind of centered with this. I know for a fact I'm going to want to move this over a little bit here. So I'll head up to input. Nope, I want to do left, and I'll do margin, let's say like 12 over here. Wait, that was wrong. Go back. Yeah, let's do 10. Okay, cool. So let's move this friend down. So this is going to be, we can target we can target right for that. So we'll do that here. So we'll do the specific styles for right here. And yeah, so we'll do margin on the top. Let's do like 4, because maybe we want to kind of center it, and then we'll just do 0 on the other ones for now. We'll just leave that. Okay, and then let's give it some margin over here. So maybe let's give it the same amount of margin that we have here. All right, so this is going to be the top right, bottom left. So we'll do top right. Yeah, so we'll do, let's try 10 VW here. Let's see where that gets us. Okay, we're cute. All right, and then, I mean, obviously, I think y'all know how to style your buttons, so I might just leave those for the time being, even though they kind of look stupid. But, you know, maybe we want to move these friends over. We can just target, let's see, that's going to be our other Bs, right? So we made a whole ID for that. So let's go down to the buttons red. Let's put this before, do hashtag other Bs. And we'll do, let's get rid of the margin here. And we'll just do a margin left. Like 20 VW. See where that gets us. Okay, maybe a little too much margin. Try like 15, because it's putting them on 2 different lines. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay, well, let's see. So that's putting them on 1 line. We do have this buttons class, so maybe we could try the buttons red. Maybe, yeah. So let's get rid of this one. Seems like it worked a little better on that buttons red class. So again, y'all, you know CSS. You know what it's like. Okay, that gives us this weird space in between them. But we might be able to target them individually as well. So I don't know. I'll let y'all kind of resolve that. But we do have these individual classes so that you can like get more specific with it. And then with our clear, right, we could just target the clear. I think I have that up here. Yeah. So we can do like, I don't know. Maybe we'll give it the same thing. Cute little background. With, say like, I don't know, 30 VW, height 10 VW, and then we could do our border, our cute border here, just a regular all the way around border friend. Okay. And let's see, so one of the things we might have to do for the width, because it's an A tag, we can also try doing that on the A tag. So maybe instead of clear, we can give the width to that A tag. So we can just say A, no punctuation. Okay. Let's see. Being stubborn. Nope. Clear. Let's see, where else would we be getting that from? Height. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Well, not totally sure. We could also change that to, we could change that to a button probably. Let's try that. Oops, no, that's not how you spell button. Okay. Yeah, okay. Let's try that. It's got a crazy height. Let's do like 2 VW. I'm going to put this width back in there, get rid of this A tag. And then let's also just make sure that its functionality still works. Yeah, like so maybe, I don't know, that's kind of doing some wacky stuff, but again, I'll let y'all kind of figure out the wonky things that are happening with that. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe we want to do, let's leave the width out real quick, see what happens. Did that, maybe it didn't move it. Maybe I'm just being dumb. Yeah, there's something kind of weird happening here. I think I'll just kind of leave this alone for now, but I don't know. Some ideas for you. Let's just make sure that now that I've sort of reorganized this a bit, you know, you can make this a different button. You could make it part of these buttons too. It doesn't really matter as long as it has that clear functionality on it. And then the only thing about this, right, is that it's going to just sort of go, right, because we're doing it position absolute, so it's going to go kind of like where you, it's going to position itself from the top left corner. So there's another thing that we can do with this, right, and then maybe we'll resolve this here. There's another thing that we can do with this canvas is, so the canvas holder, GIF canvas, let's find that, Command F, whoops, Command F, GIF. Oh, okay. So I don't think we've even given that any style yet, which is great. So we can actually go in here and we can style the GIF canvas. And Web 1 folks, you'll remember this. Let's put that up here. So that's going to be an ID. So what we can do for that is we can say it's position relative because we've used some margin and the right div to kind of place it. So now that we've set it to relative, the because those items are inside of it and those are set to position absolute, it should position itself from the top left corner of this parent element. So let's say llamas. Yeah, see, look at that. So now the positioning is working. Dogs. Oh my god. Cats. Obviously, you'll have to fix this one because it's going to cover your llamas and ostrich friend. Ooh, maybe I can click on it. There. Gimme. Awesome. And then obviously this covers your clear button, which is problematic, but I'll kind of let y'all figure that out. Okay, so I guess the last thing, I think we went over like some of the things that you can do with the actual canvas, right? So now that we have a GIF canvas, you know, you can give this a border radius as well, and a border and a drop shadow. Maybe, let's see here. I know we were able to do that before. Let's see, default canvas, GIF canvas. Let's see if we increase this. Okay, maybe not quite. But, you know, we could definitely give it a box shadow and a border. So let's give it a border. Okay, so then the border, check it out. The border can be, I don't think it wants to crop this because it's going to be the actual canvas, but we can do, you know, circle border on that. And then you can also do a box shadow. Let's say, I don't know, 1 VW, 1 VW, 1 VW, 1 VW, red. Okay, maybe we get rid of the border radius. All right, then you can kind of have a kind of stupid looking shadow on there. You know, y'all can do that, the double shadow action, which is always great fun. maybe we'll increase this one. We're cute. Okay, so lots of options. Anything that you can do with CSS, I guess, besides the border erase for the actual canvas itself, you can do. You know, you can put a background image on this div. Like, there's so many different things you could do. You could put a, if you don't want to do this, because this is a div, right? You could put a background color on it. So here, I'll do that in here. I'll take this cute gradient that I love and, you know, give it a background color. All right, and then if you give, I think I still have the box shadow on here, the border radius. You know, if you give this a specific height and a width, right? Let's just give it a width. You can kind of fake it like it has a, that's going to be too big, but, so there it is. You can kind of fake it like it has a gradient border on it. Let's say height. All right, so you can kind of, I'll let y'all mess with that, but you can kind of fake it like it has that, and then maybe use some margin to move it around. Okay, so lots of options for you there, just some examples. I think that's it. I feel like maybe there's something else. I don't know. If you think of anything, you know how to get in touch with me. Okay, bye.